We'll be right back with tonight's top cops and the aftermaths of their stories.
The Iron Eagle is back on a new team. Louis Gossett Jr., Aces, Iron Eagle 3, their final mission. Rated R. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
If you have fine or thinning hair, a heavy hairspray can plaster it down so it looks like you have even less. But Consore's special light spray doesn't weigh hair down, so your hair looks fuller as it holds all day. Consore, the fine mist for fine hair.
An important message for patients taking Cardizem SR.
I need a refill on my Cardizem SR.
You may want to see your doctor before your next refill, because there's a new Cardizem available. Cardizem CD.
What's the difference?
Cardizem CD should save you money, and it contains the same medication as Cardizem SR.
Can you give me Cardizem CD?
Only your doctor can change your prescription. Ask your doctor if new Cardizem CD is right for you.
Cardizem CD. Thanks. I'll ask my doctor.
Friday, based on the shocking true stories of marriages with secret loves and secret sins. So scandalous, yet so true. Secret lives of husbands and wives, Friday.
Top Cops returns next time with stories from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, as off-duty police officer Neil Gallagher tries to defend a neighborhood businessman from an armed attacker. Mineral County, Montana, as Sheriff Wade Van Gilder tracks a murder suspect through the Rocky Mountains. And Toronto, Ontario, as police artist Betty Clark devises a method of finding abducted children years after they've disappeared. Join us, because after Top Cops, everything else is just fiction.
Saturday from the director of JFK and Platoon. He survived the war only to take on a greater battle. Tom Cruise stars in Oliver Stone's Born on the 4th of July, winner of 4 Academy Awards. Saturday on CBS.
Gotta be a mob hit.
Pulls Chris and Rita into the deadly world of Goodfellas and big money murder. So Stalkings tonight.
What was the most expensive film ever made? If you said Terminator 2, you're ready to play the Hollywood Game, premiering Friday, June 19th on CBS Primetime.
This is CBS.
With our new Celebration Sampler, you get a dozen ways to celebrate. 12 food items, including a chimichanga, taco, enchilada, and 7-piece dessert plate. Just $7.99.
Chi-Chi's celebration of food.
Chi-Chi's wants you to ride the movies. You could win a trip to Universal Studios in Hollywood or Florida. Experience Earthquake, the big one. Meet Fievel and Friends. See actual production and more. You'll fly U.S. Air, the official airline of Universal Studios. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Register today.
The importance of a news story is how it focuses on you.
Mike, how long should it be before power is restored?
At Channel 10, you get information that impacts you and your family.
Down power lines are still a problem, so please...
You get a news team that's working on your behalf.
Here's how you can check on the quality of meat.
You get a news team that cares about your community.
If there is a strike tomorrow, here's what you should do. See why more and more people are switching to the news team that cares.
The president's speech stopped by Panama protests. Channel 10 News at 11 tonight.
The Mike Tyson interview.
The truth of the matter of what happened that night then as well.
That she was not raped.
An Ed Bradley exclusive. Street Stories returns next Thursday.
Tonight, for the last time on network television, CBS presents the epic adventure that electrified America.
I'd like the chance to shoot at an educated man once in my life.
Lonesome Dove. The story begins when fugitive Jake Spoon arrives in Lonesome Dove, Texas.
I can smell an opportunity when it's right under my nose.
He convinces Augustus McCrae and Woodrow F. Call to make a cattle drive north to Montana.
I want to see that country.
Sounds like a damn wilderness if you ask me.
Jake Spoon is being hunted by Sheriff July Johnson, whose wife leaves him to search for her former lover.
You're gonna hang me, Ellie.
All I could think about was you.
Before the drive begins, Jake Spoon falls for the town's scarlet lady, Lorena Woods, who persuades him to take her along.
I just want to go to San Francisco. Like you promised me.
On the trail, a romance blossoms between Gus and Lori, angering Jake.
She's my woman!
Abandoned, Lori is kidnapped by the renegade Blue Duck.
You're all welcome to a taste, but she ain't free.
Gus must fight his way across the plains and risk everything to rescue her.
They shouldn't have took me.
But Blue Duck escapes. Meanwhile, Jake has fallen in with bad company.
You shot those two men for a watch.
Gus and Call must hunt down and execute their old friend.
Damn sight rather be hung by my friends than by a bunch of damn strangers.
The hanging deeply saddens Newt Dobbs, who felt a strong kinship for the outlaw. But Call's urgency pushes them onward. And in Nebraska, Gus meets his former lover, Clara. Their passion rekindles, and Gus is torn between Clara and Lori, who he now loves.
I'm afraid I'm gonna lose you.
But once again, tragedy strikes. When Josh Dietz is killed, his death increases Newt's sense of isolation as he faces the wilderness alone. Tonight.
Don't let the Indians get you while we're gone. You always got a joke, don't you, Gus? Who's joking?
Crossing into Montana at last, Gus and P find themselves in a fight for their lives.
They're gonna surround us.
As Call finally pays the price of his past.
Did you give that boy your name before you left Montana?
I ain't kin to nobody in this world, P.
And the renegade Blue Duck meets his final reckoning with a vengeance. The stunning conclusion of Lonesome Dove, next.
What is Vibrance? Vibrance is your hair full of life. Vibrance is new shampoos and new conditioners. Vibrance infuses each strand with a healthier life, with deeper shine, livelier color, and a fullness you've always wanted. When your hair's this full of life, it's new Vibrance.
Little Caesars presents Shake Your Caesar. 2 pizzas, crazy bread, and a mix-it-yourself Caesar salad. Just to shake things up. Family-size Caesar salad. 2 pizzas and crazy bread for only $8.98. And that's what's shaking at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
New project?
Yes, I'm in the process of choosing a dentist.
Have you called 1-800-DENTIST?
You can't get this kind of information from just one phone call. I've surveyed every dentist in a 3.5-mile radius, compiled data on their schooling, years in practice, special training, and I've narrowed it down to exactly who you just got from 1-800-DENTIST.
Find out for yourself how easy it can be. Call 1-800-DENTIST today.
Making a sports card seems mandatory to mention how fast it can go. Instead, why not mention the things you shouldn't mention about a sports car? A strong weld, over 24 safety features, all-wheel drive, engineering that endures. Still, if it's speed you want, we promise. With the Subaru SVX, you'll easily be able to go as fast as the law allows. Subaru, what to drive.
To me, when a woman sweats, it just isn't sexy.
Of course a guy's gonna sweat sometimes, but when you're close, who wants a guy that smells?
Get closer with Arrid Extra Dry, the anti-odor, antiperspirant.
I trust Arrid.
Rich, smooth, the taste, vanilla.
French Vanilla Cafe. Rich coffee kissed with the flavor of vanilla from General Foods International Coffees.
Merci.
Celebrate the longest-running show on television. with some of your favorite stars.
We need to talk.
The Guiding Light Primetime Special. Then, based on the shocking true stories of marriages with secret loves and secret sins. So scandalous, yet so true. Secret lives of husbands and wives after the Guiding Light Primetime Special Friday. She had the perfect family, or so it seemed. She was married to the perfect man, or so she thought.
Never again will you hurt me.
Lindsay Wagner, Shattered Dreams, Sunday. Silk Stockings tonight. It's too hot to sleep.
What can the ocean spray cranberry do that no other taste can do?
Bow, 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 hoodoo, hick-a-bow, mow, hoodoo, hick-a-bow,
Sweetheart.
hick-a-bow, mow.
Ocean spray cran drinks. It's amazing what a little cran can do.
Bow, 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 hoodoo, hick-a-bow, mow.
Be my little baby.
It's Mini Oreo.
Say you'll be my darling. Be my baby now.
Mini Oreo.
At JCPenney, we've changed clothes.
From head to toe,
Top to bottom.
collar to cuff.
We've changed looks.
We've changed. JCPenney.
We've changed patterns and changed colors. We've gotten lighter and brighter.
We've changed. JCPenney.
Younger.
And bolder.
Smaller.
And taller.
We've collected more classics, added more accessories, and broadened the basics.
We've changed our fabrics and changed our footwear.
Our brands have a brand new look.
We've added sports shirts
To sport shirts.
underwear.
To underwear. And while we may have changed from our hats to our heels,
One thing remains the same.
our great values.
And great values are what make us.
Dear Wendy, summer vacation, week 2. I'm having a great time taking a lot of photos. I went to Dolphin World with some new friends. Afterwards, everyone was hungry. Luckily, there was a Wendy's nearby. We had junior bacon cheeseburgers, biggie fries, Frosties, and biggie drinks. I treated, because everything on the super value menu is just 99 cents each. And Miss Marty, I finally broke 100. Love, Dad.
Hey, mister, that's my ball.
Oh, sorry.
Wendy's Super Value Menu, the best place to spend your summer.
Lonesome Dove will continue.
They're not police. They're not federal agents or sheriff's deputies, but they carry badges, guns, and can make legal arrests. Why do they do it?
For the adventure factor. It's a very exciting business. It's a lucrative profession. To be a bounty hunter on your own, you have to be a little bit not all there in the head.
Channel 10's Andrew Glassman goes tracking with bounty hunters. They're paid a high price for a dangerous job. A special report tonight at 11 on Channel 10 News.
This is CBS.
Save money at Acme on popular national brands. Shampoos and conditioners, assorted Vidal Sassoon or Vibrance, both 2 for $5. You save more at Acme.
Your neighborhood store.
Over the past few years, we've been talking about Kmart changing. Well, it's not just talk. We've been re-educating and retraining our associates, and we've been responding to our customers' needs faster than ever before. But for the next few years, every single Kmart store will be just like new. I want to reassure all the people we haven't reached yet that their new Kmart is coming. I want everyone to feel proud about shopping in Kmart. That's my goal.
Save money at Acme with these super hot prices. Breyer's ice cream, a low $1.99 with coupon. And Master Blend regular coffee, 99 cents with coupon. Get more for your dollar at Acme.
Your neighborhood store.
Panama erupts in protest. Bush speech canceled. The story at 11.
The first time I switched pain relievers, it was from aspirin to Tylenol. Then recently, I switched again, from Tylenol acetaminophen to Advil. You see, I got these really pounding headaches, and I found Tylenol didn't always get rid of all the pain. So I tried Advil and found that for my really tough headaches, 2 Advil worked better than 2 extra-strength Tylenol tablets, better than extra-strength Tylenol caplets, better than Tylenol gel caps. For my tough headaches, Advil just works better. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
A rub it up down. A rub it up
bathing? Why, Sun Chips. Sun Chips multigrain snacks. A little sun never tasted so good.
Ace Best Buys are easy to find. They're great values like these.
This Ace 60-foot garden hose is just $8.77, and this Stanley 25-foot power lock tape with free utility knife is just $9.99.
Ace Best Buys. Another reason Ace is the place for you.
Mercury Sable continues to distinguish itself as a leader in automotive design. This year, we redesigned the exterior, the interior, the instrument panel, and equipped it with dual airbags, a feature not offered by any other manufacturer in this class. Other than that, we've pretty much left it alone. All this on the quality of a Mercury.
What is Vibrance? Vibrance is your hair full of life. Vibrance is new shampoos and new conditioners. Vibrance infuses each strand with a healthier life, with deeper shine, livelier color, and a fullness you've always wanted. When your hair's this full of life, it's new Vibrance.
Little Caesars presents Shake Your Caesar. Caesar salad, 2 pizzas, and crazy bread for only $8.98. Only at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Drench yourself in a wave of refreshment. Crystal Light. Refreshment for body and soul.
Lonesome Dove will continue.
Imagine you're Ryan McNeil. You're playing with fire.
You're having a ball at the expense of 2 women.
True. You love it when it's hot.
I'm in love with Ryan. Do you have any idea what you do to me?
But can you really stand the heat?
Right now, you're on a collision course with big trouble.
Try The Young and the Restless, weekdays.
This is CBS.
Never take the last cookie.
Never cross your eyes.
Never.
They'll get stuck.
Never go to bed angry.
Never.
Never. Never.
Never ask what's in a hot dog.
Never eat anything bigger than your head.
Never forget who loves you.
Never
Pay full price.
Never pay full price.
Marshalls. That is a law.
There's never been a performance coupe or a financial coup like this. Your Cadillac Super Network dealers invite you to lease a new Eldorado with no down payment for 30 months for only $539 a month. Making the Cadillac Eldorado as adept at handling the balance sheet as it is at handling the road.
Teary-eyed Princess Diana meets her public. Channel 10 News at 11 tonight.
Used to be, folks couldn't wait to try Uncle Ben's rice. Now you don't have to. Uncle Ben's Fast Cook Rice. Light, separate, perfect. Everything you already love about our original converted rice in about 5 minutes.
Hey, I'm vain. Of course I'm vain. That's why I comb my hair the way I do. I dress the way I do. That's why I stay in shape.
To compete against men half your age takes a certain kind of power.
That's why I play like an animal.
The power of Power Stick.
I give it everything I have every time I walk out there.
50% more wetness and odor fighters per stroke.
This works best for me. I don't want people going around saying, whew, that Connors, he's tough to be around.
Power Stick by Fabergé. Power that won't let you down.
I told you I was vain.
Max Factor reinvents eyeshadow. New Shadow Sweep. Now you can shadow anytime, anywhere. See that plush brush? Each sweep colors, contours, and defines. All at once, on impact. New Shadow Sweep from Max Factor International. Impact by Max Factor.
All right, your Kool-Aid.
Will you look at this? I had an alien's baby.
Mom.
Girl, sometimes I think I had an alien's baby. Honey, run and get some soda.
Soda? I make Kool-Aid for my kids. Kool-Aid!
Really? Absolutely. You know, sugar-sweetened Kool-Aid has less sugar than Coke or Pepsi.
It does?
Yeah, like 25% less.
Oh, who can keep up?
Well, what? Looks like the O'Hares just had another one.
Having kids means having Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid soft drinks.
Sunblock by Sun Chips. Sun Chips multi-grain snacks. A little sun never tasted so good.
The last thing the average person wants is the average car. That's why the new Mazda brought you the return of the pure sports car, the all-new RX-7, and the return of the Roadster, the Miata. That's why our 929 feels personal, and our MX-6 feels timeless. It's why every Mazda will fulfill its promise in a way no other car can.
A hit.
Gotta be a mob hit.
Pulls Chris and Rita into the deadly world of Goodfellas and big money murder. So Stalkings tonight. Something new is coming to CBS, filled with intrigue, suspense, and danger.
Cannot use the women of this city as bait.
Lee Horsley heads a team of investigators.
M.O. Raped and strangled.
For them, crime is a work of passion.
The more intense the case, the more intense the sex.
Bodies of Evidence premieres next Thursday.
I know I should use a tartar control toothpaste, but mine tasted too strong.
Introducing mild-tasting Tartar Control Crest Smooth Mint Gel.
You were right about that crest. My mouth thanks you.
It's tough on tartar, soft on you.
Hand in here, and then you put one finger in here, put this finger in here. Got it?
Got it. Lifesavers candy. Isn't life delicious?
There's a new winner in mustards. In a nationwide taste test, new Hellmann's Dijonnaise Creamy Mustard Blend beat the leading mustard by 2 to 1.
You know, when I opened up that lunchbox and I saw that my sweetheart had made that ham sandwich with delicious new Hellmann's Dijonnaise, well, I knew I was in love.
Oh, nothing beats new Hellmann's Dijonnaise.
Dear Wendy, summer vacation, week 2. I'm having a great time taking a lot of photos. I went to Dolphin World with some new friends. Afterwards, everyone was hungry. Luckily, there was a Wendy's nearby. We had junior bacon cheeseburgers, Biggie fries, Frosties, and Biggie drinks. I treated, because everything on the super value menu is just 99 cents each. And Miss Smarty, I finally broke 100. Love, Dad.
Hey, mister, that's my bowl.
Oh, sorry.
Wendy's Super Value Menu, the best place to spend your summer.
Michael, are these your hands? Mm-hmm. Son, is there a reason why you wear them?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Think Mom would like me in these? Maybe.
Just wait till we get our hands on you.
Lonesome Dove will continue.
Let us take you on an exotic adventure for the whole family. With Major Dad's Chelsea Hertford, Home Improvement's Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and Who's the Boss's Danny Pintaro. Join Marilyn McCoo and John Forsythe as they tame the wild in the Busch Gardens SeaWorld Summer Safari Friday.
Coming in 1993 to CBS, the sequel to the Pulitzer Prize-winning American saga. Live the legend. Return to Lonesome Dove.
This is CBS.
Tonight on Channel 10 News.
President Bush's rush from the stage as soldiers drive back protesters during a speech in Panama.
We'll tell you tonight why the police don't want your kids to hear this song.
And there's been a major development in the search for a missing police dog.
And we'll take you to the 90s equivalent of the Wild West as we go into the gritty world of real-life bounty hunters tonight at 11 o'clock.
There's a new feeling sweeping the state, peace of mind. Because now people who couldn't afford health coverage can get special care from Blue Cross and Blue Shield. It's the most affordable coverage available to families and individuals who earn too much for Medicaid but can't afford coverage on their own. If you're uninsured, your peace of mind is just a phone call away. Call 1-800-952-BLUE.
You better run for prices that make shopping more fun.
TJ Maxx makes Father's Day giving more fun with this special purchase of knit shirts and sport shirts for just $9.99. Terrific gifts for Dad for a lot less than you'd pay in a department store. Better hurry.
Prices that mean you can afford to relax. Shopping's more fun at TJ Maxx.
Used to be, folks couldn't wait to try Uncle Ben's rice. Now you don't have to. Uncle Ben's Fast Cook Rice. Light, separate, perfect. Everything you already love about our original converted rice in about 5 minutes.
It's wet and it's wonderful. And it's the wave everyone wants to ride. It's clear and it's clean. And you'll know it the moment it touches your lips. It's pure, cool Nestea iced tea. It's what you've been thirsting for from the very beginning. Nestea. Taste the plunge.
You probably think the best American car value is some little econo box you have to settle for, right? Nope. It's a Buick. The luxurious Buick Park Avenue. That's according to the Complete Car Cost Guide. They calculated the 5-year cost of depreciation, financing, insurance, fuel, maintenance, and repairs, and found that Park Avenue is the best American car value. For a free reprint from the Complete Car Cost Guide, call 1-800-4-BUICK.
An authentic deli-style sandwich.
Hey, you want the Sal's Deli?
No. Used to come from a deli.
Sal sure knows how to make a sandwich.
Well, now they come from Oscar Mayer.
Didn't come from Sal's.
Oscar Mayer deli thin bran slices. Slow-cooked ham and oven-roasted turkey breast.
Ah, Morton.
Sliced razor thin. For a taste...
Dad, it's Oscar Mayer.
It's unmistakably Oscar Mayer.
They opened a deli?
Oscar Mayer deli thin. Nothing but the best.
Shout gets out more stains better. That's why more women prefer Shout over spray and wash. So whether it's
Spaghetti! Shout it out! Come on now! Pot pies! Shout it out! Homework!
Unfortunately, there are some things even Shout can't get rid of.
Want a tough stain out? Shout it out!
For Messy Johnson Wax.
I think they'll have shampoo there.
Might not have Head and Shoulders.
We're only going to be gone a week.
Right, a week. Head and Shoulders helps take care of the condition that causes flakes every day, because you never know. You know?
Head and Shoulders, because you never get a second chance to make a first impression.
Grapevine, it's boy meets girl.
I think I'm in love with you. I don't make a good first impression.
Boy wins girl.
My head was spinning.
Boy loses girl.
Don't ever embarrass me like that again.
Girl's husband finds out.
Hi. What was that about?
It's about passion.
It's Grapevine after Murphy Brown and before Northern Exposure Monday.
The Mike Tyson interview.
The truth of the matter of what happened that night then as well.
That she was not raped.
An Ed Bradley exclusive. Street Stories returns next Thursday. Next, from Channel 10 News.
The president is whisked away as chaos erupts and soldiers drive off violent demonstrators in Panama.
Police say your kids shouldn't hear this song. They think it may end up costing a cop his life.
The search for a missing police dog is over tonight. We'll take you to the scene.
And a major scam breaks involving the most popular baby formula in the world. Next.
In an average day, Michael Jordan runs the length of the court 165 times and enjoys one bowl of husky whole grain Wheaties with breakfast. So, can fueling up with satisfying energy food like whole grain Wheaties help keep you going?
Couldn't hurt.
Better start out right.
You better eat your Wheaties.
Recycling's easy if you got the right stuff and you know what to do. So don't make a mess. Just ask Ace.
Ace Harmony trash bags are just $1.97, and Ace siliconized acrylic caulk is 88 cents a tube.
Ace Best Buy is another reason Ace is a place for you.
Think about who you'll be driving around over the next, say, 7 days. That's how long your dealer said it would take before he could fix your brakes. At Midas, we can fix them right the same day you bring in your car. Midas, because your brakes can't wait.
A sandwich isn't a sandwich without Miracle Whip. But I do something new with Miracle Whip. I cook with it. Since I love that tangy zip on a ham and cheese sandwich, now I mix Miracle Whip in my cheesy ham casserole. Then I thought, if Miracle Whip is great in chicken salad, why not baste it on baked chicken? Get cooking with Miracle Whip salad dressing. It's not just for sandwiches anymore.
What's for dessert?
Call 1-800-MIRACLE for great free recipes.
It's not easy being a truck.
Like a rock, I was strong as I could be. Like a rock, nothing ever got to me.
But through it all, Chevy full-size has the best resale value in the business. Chevy trucks.
Like a rock.
The trucks you can depend on. The trucks that last. Now it's easy to own a Chevy truck.
I'm Herb Clark on the trail with real-life bounty hunters and the late warming up weather story. Next on Channel 10.
Then, a hairdresser and a mob lawyer are involved in a double murder mystery on silk stockings following Channel 10 News.
Perfect family, or so it seemed. She was married to the perfect man, or so she thought.
Never again will you hurt me.
Lindsay Wagner, Shattered Dreams, Sunday.
They murdered his parents. Now they want his son. Punish him for what you have done. And he must find him before they do.
Wait!
He's a different kind of hero. Yeah? Coming June 24th, Raven.
This is CBS.
Over the past few years, we've been talking about Kmart changing. Well, it's not just talk. We've been re-educating and retraining our associates, and we've been responding to our customers' needs faster than ever before. But for the next few years, every single Kmart store will be just like new. I want to reassure all the people we haven't reached yet that their new Kmart is coming. I want everyone to feel proud about shopping in Kmart. That's my goal.
Red, you better go put on a tie.
Why? What is it with you? Why are you being so fashion conscious?
Well, I just thought you'd want to look your best before our next show because you can't believe who's going to be here.
Who's that?
A kiss on the hand may be quite continental.
Coming up in the next Live Diamonds, our girl's best friend, Carol Channing, will be here.
Everybody loves Carol Channing, plus fashionable Father Day gifts for dads like me.
You'll get yours on the next Live.
I hope so.
On the next Live with Regis and Kathy Lee here on Channel 10.
On the next Maury Povich Show, jailed for murder, released on a technicality, only to kill again.
I think it's time that the authorities put responsibility for all of these murders.
Mothers of victims speak out on how the courts let this man get away with murder. Then, garbage, loud music, and pesky pets.
Your boyfriend has threatened to choke me and choke me real quick if my dogs pee on his tires of his truck.
They're feuding neighbors on the next Maury Povich Show.
Weekdays at 4 on Channel 10.
Pandemonium in Panama forces President Bush to run for cover. The story now on the Channel 10 News.
WCAU-TV, Philadelphia. Now, Larry Kane, Jane Robalone, Herb Clark Weather, and Ron Burke Sports. This is Channel 10 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Larry Kane.
And I'm Jane Robilau.
Our top story at this hour, panic in Panama. President Bush and a troop to salute Panama's push for democracy gets pushed right off the stage when the protests turn very violent. At first, the president got a warm reception, but that changed when a small crowd of anti-American demonstrators turned violent less than 150 yards from where the president was about to speak. Riot police responded with tear gas, which drifted onto the presidential podium. A crowd of Secret Service agents gathered around the president. One held a bulletproof coat as a shield, and heavily armed soldiers stood at the ready as gunshots were heard just a few blocks away. Finally, the president, his eyes stinging from the tear gas, was led back to his limousine as 10 Secret Service agents stood with guns drawn. The president was taken to a U.S. Air Force base where he had this to say to the people of Panama.
And no tiny little left-wing demonstration is going to set your democracy back.
Now, the White House says the president is fine and was never in danger. Secret Service says an investigation into what happened is already underway.
And right now, the president is making his way to the Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro. He was all smiles as he left Panama tonight. The president's plane is expected to touch down in Rio in about a half an hour from now. But the president is flying into another storm. These protesters are waiting for him in Rio. Anti-American sentiment is running strong there because the United States is refusing to go along with some key environmental policies. An extra 3,000 soldiers have been called in to beef up security that's already extremely tight. The news not much better for the president at home tonight as there's a narrow defeat for Mr. Bush on his push for a balanced budget amendment to the Constitution. The House tonight approved the amendment by a vote of 280 to 153, but that's 9 votes short of the 2/3 majority needed. Ross Perot, the undeclared candidate for president, did some homework today. Perot visited former President Richard Nixon at his New Jersey home for a 2-hour foreign policy briefing. Nixon is supporting President Bush for the presidency, but he's offering his foreign policy advice to all the candidates.
Back in our Delaware Valley tonight, there's been a terrifying accident on the Walt Whitman Bridge. 4 people have been hurt, 2 critically, in this head-on collision just before 8 o'clock tonight. 2 cars collided, then hit a 3rd car. The bridge was closed for an hour. And Channel 10 cameras were on the scene as police searched for the killer of a 22-year-old man tonight. The gunfire broke out in the 5400 block of Ridgewood in southwest Philadelphia. We just checked, no IDs and no suspects yet. A mother of 4 and her boyfriend are accused of killing a 1-year-old boy police say was a victim of child abuse. 29-year-old Lisa Johnson and 34-year-old Tom Alexander are accused of second-degree murder. The baby was one of 2 foster children living in Claymont, Delaware with Johnson, her 4 children, and Alexander. The other children are now in state custody. And an innocent plea tonight for a Philadelphia lawyer charged with ordering the murder of a young mother. Channel 10's Dennis Waltering reports the suspect's court date came just hours before a moving and ironic moment for the family of the victim.
More than 2 years after his mother was gunned down in front of him, execution style, 15-year-old Todd Donahue graduated from 8th grade at St. Richard's School here in South Philadelphia. Happy he won the school spirit award, but still shattered by his mother's murder.
Oh, I'm angry. I mean, it was my graduation and my mother wasn't here. I'm very upset and I'm angry.
He graduated just hours after this man, Philadelphia lawyer Robert Burke, pleaded not guilty to ordering his mother's murder. Todd says he expected that.
The longer this trial goes on, the more pain him and his family are going to suffer.
Burke's already serving 5 years for insurance fraud. He's accused of having Donna Willard killed to keep her from testifying to a grand jury about the insurance scam. 2 other men, the gunman and a co-conspirator, are serving time for the murder. Willard's sister says she is not surprised by Burke's innocent plea.
Doesn't make me mad because I think it's going to be done right.
In the midst of tonight's graduation hugs and kisses, Todd said he just wished his mother could be here so he could hug and kiss her. Dennis Waltering, Channel 10 News.
It's church versus state controversy tonight in Philadelphia over the music of a high school choir. Is it religion or is it culture? This is the Central High School Gospel Choir. If it's religious, a federal law says the choir director, Wilma Salford, can't participate. The ruling is pending on a lawsuit against the school district, which contends that the choir is cultural and the director should stay. And in Moorestown, New Jersey tonight, outrage over a message in a high school yearbook. Senior Michael Sokolowski included a racial slur down the first line of his message. The letters
Nigger. Friends of Sokolowski are shocked.
Mike plays a lot, so that's Mike. And I don't know if he did it intentionally or as a joke, but now I know who my true friends are.
School district officials say they checked the yearbook before it was published, but the racial slur slipped by. The student who wrote it has apologized but has been suspended.
Tonight, a 6-year-old kindergarten student clings to life one day after being shot while he rode on a school bus. It happened yesterday in New Haven, Connecticut. The bus was caught in the crossfire, what police call a drug shootout. 6-year-old Cesar Sandoval was shot in the head. The bullet is still lodged in his skull. He's listed in critical condition at this hour. A scene of horror in downtown Phoenix, Arizona today. A gunman wearing a bulletproof vest walked into a city office building and opened fire. He killed a woman, wounded 2 other people before he was shot to death by police. No ID on the gunman, but police say he was not a city employee.
A South Jersey teacher has been fired for having sex with a 16-year-old female student. William Marguerite, part-time coach at the Bordentown High School, was charged last week with having sex with a student in a motel in Lumberton. And tonight it's a plan to wipe out graffiti in Jersey City. City officials want to ban spray paint, the weapon of choice for local graffiti artists. Critics say the spray paint ban would be useless because vandals would just go back to using regular paint and a brush.
Police are taking a critical aim tonight at rap music star Ice-T. A group of Texas police officers is condemning Ice-T's latest song, Cop Killer. They claim it's an invitation to commit murder. Texas police are calling for a halt to the sale of the album. For his part, Ice-T says his song is meant as a warning to abusive police officers.
Well, there is joy in South Jersey tonight. A missing police dog has been found and Bullet is safe and sound. The dog had been the object of a day-long search. We go live now to Maple Shade and Channel 10's Arthur Fennell.